This is actually a living classroom. You have the machines here for voting. We have wonderful people, lawmakers, senators, or school board member, or superintendent, presidents from organizations that you all know at school.
This is what it's all about, is talking to you about the importance of voting and the voting rights that you have, and for you to exercise that right.
We live in a country where decisions are made by elected officials. Those elected officials are chosen by you. They can only hear you if you vote. So if you don't vote, they really can't hear you. So your vote is your voice.
Our work is important because voting at higher rates means more attention from our national and our state leaders in the forms of funding and resources to these communities. More numbers of votes means that we have more power.
You know that in our 2018 primary, just earlier this March, there were 349,735 total registered voters. And you know how many people went out to vote? 55,296. That's a 15.8%. Out of these 349,735 registered voters, 6,156 were actually 18-year-olds. And do you want to know how many 18-year-olds went out to vote? 483.
Each one of you here today that is 18 years of age and is registered to vote, I can describe you with one word: you're equal. When you go into that booth to vote, nobody knows what kind of house you live in. They don't know how much money you got in the bank. They don't know anything except that when you get out, you have counted one time. One. The power of one.
Education made the difference. But along with education comes responsibility. The responsibility to vote. Men and women have died fighting to protect our right to vote. And if you don't vote, you do not have a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's extremely important that we get out there and vote. It's free. It doesn't cost us anything. And you know what? The saying in the University of Texas is, what happens here changes the world. And that is the truth, ladies and gentlemen.
Mi voto igual a mi voz. Eso es lo que va a hacer la diferencia. Y no somos políticos, pero sí educamos y concientizamos a todos. Gracias. Salgamos a votar. Muchas gracias.
The ability of social media to reduce the cost of campaigns is changing the landscape on education. According to the Pew Research Center, 62% of the US adults get at least some of their news from social media. Social media researches all demographics, all races, genders, and all above all voters in the United States, especially us, the millennials.
Top reasons why you should vote. Voting is a way to speak your mind and let your voice be heard. Your vote is your voice. When we vote, we are actually telling elected officials and lawmakers how we feel about education, public safety, Social Security, health care, and other important issues. One voice, one vote really does count. Remember, there is power in numbers, and when we vote and get our family members to vote, we can truly make a difference.
What we miss when we don't vote. You elect local and state school board members who set public education policy and budgets that will affect how well prepared your children and grandchildren will be in the future. Decisions by our legislators, governor, members of Congress, and president also affect public schools and the quality and cost of higher education as well.
The 2016 presidential election circus is leaving many Americans searching for answers. There's no better place to look for solutions than the group of people who will shape our next decades as a nation, Generation Z. Generation Z, those born between 1995 and 2010. We are rapidly becoming the next large voting demographic, replacing millennials. We will be the first-time members of Generation Z to vote in the presidential election and impact our government for years to come.
Over the course of the election cycle, Latinos have become increasingly active on critical policy issues of concern for all Americans, including economic growth, health, the environment, criminal justice reform, education, and other issues central to national debate. Our community is rapidly emerging as a change agents on these issues, in addition to the policy areas where Latinos are best known for making their mark, in immigration, labor, and civil rights. So yes, I am talking to you. Yes, the sleeping Latino giant. Stop stirring, wake up, and vote. Sí, tu voto es tu voz. Sí se puede. Voten, gran gigante latino.